Hi, I'm Ebonée. Stick around because today's guest on the Showcase talk show is AJ Franklin. Be right back.
Welcome to the Showcase, baby. The Showcase. Righteous mind. It's your time to shine. The Showcase. Righteous mind. It's your time. To shine. The Showcase.
What's your problem, huh? What you want from me?
I want you off these streets, Derek. You're not street though. I've been on the beat long enough to know that you're not even built like that.
Man, you don't know shit.
I know you care about your family. I know that beneath that facade, you value your life. This is a struggle you don't want.
Struggle. What the hell do you know about struggle? You in this shit 8 hours a day, then you get to go to your nice little house somewhere in Westchester. This may be a facade to you. This is my reality. My only choice is the hustle.
Take a walk in my life. Take a walk in my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Franklin. Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Have a seat. Whew. Now that was a delightful little clip that we watched from Circumstances.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yo, that looks so good. How was that?
That was actually an interesting thing. It was something that I only had one intention with Circumstances, which is a clip from Passing Stories.
Okay.
It was just, I needed a reel as an actor. I didn't have a reel that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
So the intention was to just shoot, scenes that I think people could relate to. And but the main thing was for my reel, and then it ended up getting a really good reception.
Yeah.
Ended up going to a film festival, winning the film festival, and the rest was history from there.
Okay. Was that the NYC New York State Film and Theater Festival?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So how did they did just random people just kind of saw your work and they just said, hey. We like your stuff. Come on down. We got something.
Well, one of the producers for it, James Brickhouse, he was like, "Hey man, this was some good stuff. We need to submit this to some film festivals." I'm like, "Man, I got what I needed. I don't."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, "No, I'm telling you." I'm like, "Hey, do what you want." And it ended up getting submitted to that film festival and ended up getting Best Actor, Best Director. And Best Short Film. Passing Stories as a whole.
Pink snaps.
Word.
Pink snaps.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Are there any other festivals or anything that you submitted your work to recently?
No, not recently. What I have going on now is more direct to sale content. I am working on some stuff that's going to hit the festival market. Some dramas. But right now, just going direct to sales.
Okay. All right. So let's rewind a little bit. Let's tell people where you're from. Who are you?
Alright, as you know, AJ Franklin, born in Long Island City, Queens, raised in Baltimore, Maryland. Grew up going to school for the arts, doing music and theater. Fell in love with acting then. I wasn't one of those kids who was just gliding through life and not knowing what they wanted to do. Always knew my purpose at a young age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it for me. This is all I know is acting, music, eat, sleep, think it. That's it. So
Okay.
that's my life.
Okay. All right. So you went to school for theater and music. So you wrote Compromise. You wrote that whole, circumstances.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You wrote that whole piece because, like we said, it was 3 or 4 shorts in one.
Yeah.
So you're a writer. You also write songs, though. Is there a particular genre that you stick to? What is your favorite?
I really like to write R&B. You know, I like working with new artists, singers, R&B singers. Like, and when I say R&B, I don't necessarily mean like what is considered R&B now.
Right. Not like mainstream R&B.
Like, you know, like that real R&B. You know what I'm saying? Where you actually got to really be able to sing, no shade. But that's my favorite though. Yeah.
Okay.
But I also do other genres, you know, pop and you know, rap for the rappers that don't write their own raps. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you're a ghostwriter. Have you heard any of your stuff in here?
You might have.
Come on, give me a little sound. Like what's your favorite song that you wrote?
I don't have one.
Top 3.
There's a song called Pain Won't Last that I wrote for an artist named Shay Devon based in Baltimore. And there's another song that I co-wrote with the artist called Paris Love Child called Jupiter Rising. I don't have a top 3. That's my top 2. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So, write your music, write movies, and scripts. Do you sing your music too, or do you just write?
I do references.
Okay.
I do references.
So you do like the little demo, you know, the scratch demo, or like, here, this is what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah.
Here you are. Okay.
And, you know, just let them rock after that, but they don't put sauce on it, you know.
Okay. Little flavor, little sazon,
Yeah,
little adobo, some loud
you know, gotta add a little seasoning on it, you know what I'm saying?
So, all right, so, because you know I'm an actor too.
Right.
So, what is like your favorite role that you have ever played?
My favorite role that I've ever
Or
played.
your favorite few, because that's hard. It is hard, because you become these people.
Yeah, actually, it's my most recent role, which is something that I wrote called The Wright Path.
Okay.
It's definitely my favorite, you know, because up until this point, I've been used to, you know, co-star and supporting roles. I was never actually put in a position until recently where I was actually leading the story and a narrative. And I think playing this character on this film was it's something about playing cops. There's something about playing cops that I really like gravitate to, because I have, to be quite frank, I have like a love-hate type of thing with police. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Just with everything going on.
yeah, like I, you know, it's like you need them, but then you want them a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like playing on what I love and what I hate about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, I actually want to do more police roles, like a police role on like a hit TV show, like a Law and Order type, a
Me
New York
too.
Undercover type.
We gonna go in it together.
Yeah, we're gonna knock that
Walk in
down.
and just
Knock it
here
down.
we go.
Kick the door. Word.
That's it. And
Yeah.
we're gonna be we're the new detectives on Law and Order SVU.
Yeah,
That's it. You heard it here first.
Move aside, Olivia Benson.
No, she can stay, because, you know, she's a lieutenant. We need Lou.
I mean, yeah, but we new blood, though. We new blood.
Yeah, but you know, we gotta climb the ranks.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like
Ice-T can stay. I like Ice-T.
Yeah, I like Ice.
He was cool. I met him on the set.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that like?
He was mad laid back, super organic, good energy, you know, doesn't care if you are the lead or you're the background, he talks to everybody, just real organic.
He seems
Nice
real
human
chill.
being.
I remember I did some background on Law and Order, and I had a scene in my car, and it was just these people, I don't know how they did it, because you know they block off the streets, and they just walk in, tra-la-la, and they would just, oh my God! And he was just like, hold on a second. He sat there, he chatted with them, they took a couple of pictures, and they went about their business. So he seems like he's a real chill guy.
Nah, he really is. Super down to earth. Super down to earth.
Okay, love it. I love it. So we have actually a clip for your trailer, The Wright Path.
Okay.
We have that. So we're actually going to take a look at that right now.
We were born to be detective investigators.
Well, you got a serious problem with patience.
You're a third grade detective for 8 months. And you think you can just start a case on Joey Manziel?
And when we did, we made shit pop.
You thought you got away from me, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? You thought I didn't see you now, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? You tried to sneak by me now, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? You thought you been slick now, didn't you? Didn't you? I got you.
Where you been?
You thought I didn't see you now.
Welcome back. I am Ebonée. I'm sitting here with my new friend AJ Franklin, and that was just a scene from his new trail, The Wright Path. AJ,
What's up?
look, tell me, first of all, you mentioned that you wrote this, right?
Yes.
Just tell me, tell the people all about it. We can obviously see what it's about just from that trailer. It looks intense. And the music,
Oh yeah.
I was bumping.
Yeah, that's my man Willie B. Willie B. He's produced for artists such as Daylight, J. Cole, 03 Adolescence. That's him.
Okay.
You know, he's worked with Kendrick Lamar.
Uh-huh.
You know, just to name a couple of people. He was gracious enough to bless us with the theme song for The Wright Path. So yeah, that's who that is, Willie B.
That was nice. You know, when I heard that, it kind of sounds reminiscent of like the Big Payday.
Yeah, got that feel, right?
Yeah, that was ooh.
Like that essence.
Yeah, I was bumping to that. I was digging that. So tell the people what it's about, because I imagine it's not just about that scene that we saw,
Right.
that trailer.
Yeah, so The Wright Path is about the story of Darren Wright, who is a cop in the NYPD, just made detective, super overzealous. You know, he's not one of those people who stay in that lane. He don't have a lane. You know, super ambitious. You know what I'm saying? His heart is in the right place, but his journey to get to where that right place is it can be a little funny. So it's about Darren Wright, and basically, you know, he's tired of working, you know, low-grade cases. He wants to make a name for himself in the NYPD, and while investigating a small case, he stumbles upon a really big case. You know what I'm saying? And he decides to take on that case against the advice of some people, and, you know, he may or may not bite off more than he can chew. You gotta see.
Okay, all right. Now that actually came out a couple weeks ago, right? In
Yeah,
March.
March 29th we had the premiere for The Wright Path.
Okay.
Beautiful thing.
Wow, man, what made you go into like filmmaking and screenwriting?
Well, really, it started with me just needing a reel. I needed a reel. You know, I have a manager and I have an agent now, but I wasn't getting the type of auditions that I really wanted to get. So I really wanted to attack, not literally, but attack the casting directors.
Right.
You know, I shoot them email blasts. You know, this is my reel. Meet them at meet and greets, and you know, give off my thumb drives, like just so they could get more of an understanding of who I am and the type of roles that I could play. So yeah, it started with just one purpose, wanting the reel. That was it, and it turned into another newfound passion.
All right, cool. So other than The Wright Path, you actually did something on divorce, right?
Yeah, I just shot Divorce with Sarah J. Parker. That's going to come out later this year on HBO. That was a nice experience.
Yeah. How did you get involved in that?
My manager got me the audition for that, and I already actually had a relationship with the casting director. I've auditioned for other shows through that casting director for that show, so it was pretty easy, pretty quick audition. One episode, one shot deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who you play?
I play a delivery man in that show, and I'm actually, you know, without telling too much, I'm actually just trying to mind my business, make this delivery while some awkward moments are happening between Sarah J. Parker's character and her ex-husband. So, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for that. You said that's on HBO, right?
HBO later this year. I don't have a date yet, but I'll let you know.
All right, cool. And then we're going to post it on our social media, of course. Now, there's something called Passing Stories. and that's where circumstances came from.
Yeah.
And that's how, you know, your passion, like, ignited. What other stories is this? Is like a story within a story within a story, like it's a compilation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, one of the other stories from that project is Tin Man, you know, it's about a guy who just, you know, is pretty numb, and, you know, his girlfriend is, you know, she's trying to get him to just let her in, and he won't, and then, you know, she has to use some tactics basically to break him and make him, you know, let her in,
Right.
let her be his woman. So that's what Tin Man's about. And then it's a story called Resentment. That's about the relationship between a young man and his estranged father. You know, they haven't seen each other in years, and then finally the opportunity comes for them to have a conversation, and the father just wants to make things right with his son. You know, and that's what that's about.
Okay, cool. Now, I know, like, for me, and I know this isn't everybody, but let me ask you, like, as an actor, it's our job to, like, be in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Here I am, I'm presenting for you, you know, look at me, look at me. But in my personal life, I am not like that at all.
Neither am I.
I
Neither
don't
am I.
like posting on social media.
Nope.
I don't like, do you find that it's like a thin line? You know, where it's like, you have to post and post and post, but you want to be like this
You gotta
humble
find
person.
you gotta find the medium with it, because for me, like, you know, I'm super low key. You know, when it's time to work, I'm there, I'm energetic and everything. But, you know, aside from that, I just want to stay out the way. But, you know, people on my team are always telling me, you gotta post more, you gotta promote yourself, you gotta brand yourself, and you know, they're right, because as actors we do. Social media is a big thing now. You know, they actually, casting directors and production houses, they actually look at social media followings for actors and other, you know, talents. That could really be the difference in whether you get a job or someone else gets a job now. So you have to constantly brand yourself and put yourself out there. Still working on that, because like I said, you know, I like to stay low, but you really do have to find a medium.
And we do, because like, for, you know, like, you gotta do that, like, humble brag.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if we don't tell anybody what we're doing, how do they know?
And I hate
what
it.
we're
I
doing?
hate it. I don't like bragging. Like, I like seeing, you know, I like to show love to other people. You know,
Right.
like, I'm always shouting out my team and the people that I work with, and you know, but I'll tell you something. For the Wright Path, I didn't want it to say AJ Franklin's the Wright Path.
No?
No, because that's actually the whole name for it. AJ Franklin's the Wright Path. I'm like, you know, I was for it until the poster got made, and then I'm just seeing my name everywhere, and I'm just like.
But doesn't it feel good at the same time? Like,
No, it does, but it's like, you know, I just want to, you know, I want to
put out work.
I just want to put out work. I'm just a guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a human, you know. Let me just give you what's in my heart, but you know, at the same time, you know, sometimes you really gotta wave on them real quick. So
because we can give them what's in our heart, but if they don't know that we have something in our heart to give, they're not gonna come check it out.
no, we're not.
And on that note, where can we check out your work?
All right, so it's a direct sale, so you can go to all our social medias to click the link to find the DVD. We're going to have the DVD available, and we have online download available. So go to the Wright Path Movie on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. The link will be everywhere. You won't have a hard time finding it.
So the Wright Path, Wright is WRIGHT.
exactly.
Okay. What is your Instagram, in case, you know, you got some new fans here?
All right, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, AJ Franklin, Instagram, Reel, REEL _AJ, and Facebook, AJ Franklin, and Twitter, On My Grind _AJ.
Okay. You have a YouTube?
No, I don't have a YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of the things I do, it goes on Follow the Script Multimedia's YouTube, which is by Quaz Frazier. That's my cinematographer. He's the one who directed The Wright Path. He also directed and shot Passing Stories. So, you know, we partnered up, and you know, when I put out online content, you know, it's probably going to be through his YouTube channel, which is Quaz Frazier, Follow the Script, Multimedia.
And if anybody wants to book you for a role, who do they contact?
You can contact Marianne Raposo at dreammakertalent@AOL.com or my agent Albert Bermente, Emerging Artist Talent Agency.
Okay, perfect. And you are also a SAG-AFTRA actor as well.
Yes, ma'am.
That is important to know, guys. So, unfortunately, that's our time for today.
Okay.
But thank you so much for coming and sitting with me.
it's
It
good
was
to meet
definitely a pleasure. I want you back here again. We got to work together.
You got that.
It was fun.
Say no
I
more.
feel that chemistry. We got that
Say
on
no
camera.
more. I got
chemistry.
you.
All right, we got that.
We're going to talk.
All right. Now make sure you follow AJ at real_AJ on Instagram. Find him on Twitter. Find him on Facebook. Contact his management at dreammakertalent@AOL.com if you want to book him for some work. Make sure you follow us, The Showcase Talk Show, on Instagram at The Showcase TV. Follow me, your girl, Ebonée, at Ebonée Forever, EBONEEFOREVER. Follow our booking manager, Brooklyn Mobile Tool, and make sure you follow us on YouTube too. Until next time, stay fabulous.
Many people struggle with natural hair when washing it. Finding the right product that leaves your natural hair both shiny and manageable can be frustrating. You try product after product. Nothing seems to be a good match. Now try No Ooch and Ouch Detangling Serum. No Ooch and Ouch Detangling Serum. It's great for all hair types, even kids, and gentle enough to use every single day.
Oh, yay!
Grab your bottle today at KimmyStyles.com. That's KIMMIESTYLZ.com.
Yes!
It's your girl Ebonée of the Showcase Talk Show. Want to give a special shout out and great thank you to our food sponsors for today, Q Eats. Follow my man Cordero Sellers, aka Chef Rocka, on Instagram at Q Eats. That's CUEEATS. You want to get them to sponsor an event? Then just hit them up on Instagram or follow them, QEats@gmail.com. They're a Brooklyn-based business. They've been around since 2015. All vegan, vegetarian food, all organic, all natural, all handmade from scratch. Check them out. I can tell you, it's delicious. Bye.
You're such a gem and I love it. Always there in time of need. You see all the potential in me. Sometimes it's still hard for me to open up, it takes time. Already attached, I can't do this unless you're mine. I gotta thank you, crazy in love with you. I'll always be there for you. I only see you. I only see you. I gotta thank you, crazy in love with you. Always be there for you. I only see you. I only see you.
Here with Anthony Fahad Johnson of the Hustlers Redemption in a group. Now, Anthony, we just saw a clip of a couple of the steps from the Hustlers Redemption program. I love how you're very inclusive with the way you speak in your wording. You say I. You're not being preachy, you know, because this is for you too.
This helps me.
Right.
You know, help yourself to help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm my worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to bring this to you and know what I'm talking about if I didn't live this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In therapeutic communities, you have people that are former addicts that go and talk about it, and then you have people that went to school. And most people, I'm not saying all the time, most people identify with a former addict than a clinical. Because he can talk to them in language.
We can get real.
Yeah.
Showcase, baby. The showcase. Righteous mind. It's your time to shine. The showcase. Righteous mind. The showcase. Righteous mind. It's your time to shine.
with glittering fame. I'm blowing up your radio stations, remember my name. I'm never ever going back inside the door that I came. I'm thinking like a boss, a lady.